Yo, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? We back again with another NBA topic. Another NBA follow-up, actually. But did y'all see that dunk from 2 days ago, or 2 nights ago, where Steven Adams killed the fuck out of Valanciunas? Man, he damn ripped on that boy. He put him down to the grave. He said, say goodbye. You going down with me, boy. Man, he killed him. Steven Adams, not Russ, not Paul George. Steven goddamn Adams. Goddamn. Playing pretty nice. But this video I'm going to be talking about is going to be about the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I made a video about them before, but this is kind of like a follow-up because what a lot of people don't know is what I said in that video. So if y'all didn't watch that video, I recommend you guys go watch it before you continue. So pause right there. Stop whatever you're doing. Go watch the video. But without further ado, if you're back and you finish watching that video, drop a like on this one, drop a like on that one too. But also remember to subscribe because I'm always dropping NBA content. And it's about to be 2018, so we gotta grind. We're gonna drop hella content. So if y'all gonna be a fan, if y'all gonna be grinding with me, I recommend you start grinding with me now. I'm just saying. Well, let's go for 6 likes. I don't know why 6 likes. I don't know, but let's hit it. But without further ado, let's hop right into this topic. Now, this topic is gonna be about the Thunder, mainly because I really see that they're actually fixing their problems, and I really do feel like they're really starting to figure things out. And whether that being the hype because they have gone 8-2 in their last 10 games, maybe. But when I watch teams play, and it's more than just stats, because a lot of guys who just go straight to the stats, they don't watch these teams play. But when you watch the team play and you include the stats, then you get a better picture because there's an eye test and there's stats, which are two different things. For example, you could have player A who is better in terms of just what you see, but in reality, player B is the one who's putting up better stats. So you can have that argument all you want. But when it comes to OKC, I feel like there is about 3 factors why I think they're doing so good. Main factor is what I said in my last video. I said, until Russ can let the game come to him and not defer to anyone else and really go back into his mode last year, but less of him going and hunting for stats, then OKC will be an amazing team. And I feel like Russ is really starting to do that. Even what Melo said is that we want the Russ, and Russ is better when he doesn't defer to anyone. When he plays his own game. Yes, he also said that Paul George and Melo are learning to play off them, and you got to remember that will take time, and that is what they did. And now that those two guys are playing off of him, that kind of allows Paul George to do most of the defensive roles along with Andre Roberson, which I'm going to get into. But by Melo saying that, and by Melo understanding his role, that is also going to help OKC because Melo is learning that he's going to have to more of adapt to being that off-ball type of player. Not saying that off-ball player that was Ray Allen in the Celtics, but a different type of off-ball player, but who can still create his own type of shot because it's still Melo, and he's still one of the greatest offensive talents we've ever seen in this league, even at his age today. And we also got to thank 2 other guys in Roberson and Paul George for being the defensive studs they are, because those 2 guys can easily win Defensive Player of the Year. And if those 2 guys won Defensive Player of the Year, I don't think anyone would be mad or even surprised to an extent. You have a guy who Paul George who defensively stuffs the stat sheet, but then you have a guy like Roberson who is playing defense at such a high level and doing all those other things that don't really show up on the stat sheet. So you got to remember those 2 things. And when you have that defense, now it's just their offense that needs to catch up. Like, imagine if Roberson could average 15 or 12 points. He'd be disgusting because now the offensive team has to guard him while getting strapped up for him. Like, all Roberson needs to do is develop an open jump shot and he'll be fine. Develop his free throws a little bit and he will be a solid player for the Thunder. But I also want to give thanks to Steven Adams as well because I feel like incorporating him in the offense more allows easier shots for the whole entire team, and it gives another team another option that they can rely on. Rather than relying on the 3 stars, you also have a threat in Steven Adams now, who's been playing some really good basketball, some really solid basketball this week. So that creates another matchup problems for defense. And plus, like I said at the start, he's been dunking on people. I wouldn't be not surprised if he's jamming on people like it's LeBron James on Tim Duncan or Jordan on Ewing or Kobe on Dwight Howard. Like, this shit's crazy, And I just gotta give thanks to Steven Adams. This dude's playing nice, You gotta give credit where credit's due. It's really that simple, and that's what I like to see. I'm glad that in a way I was kind of right, because I did say that, you know, Russell Westbrook needs to focus on himself, and until Westbrook can do that, the Thunder won't get better, and that's what he did. I'm on, maybe, who knows, maybe Russell Westbrook saw my video and was like, you know what, Rashad, you're right, I'm gonna start doing that. Who knows? But I just had to make this follow-up video because I really do think that the Thunder are starting to figure it out. And they're actually beating good teams. I know they beat the Rockets, they beat the Jazz twice. I know the Jazz are a team, they're still trying to figure things out. But they also did beat other teams such as the Raptors. And the Raptors are a really solid team, especially in the East. One of the better teams in the East, quote unquote. I'm not going to go deep into that. But, you know, they're beating good teams. It's not like they're beating just horrible and flat out terrible teams, you know. And they're winning games late down in the stretch, and that's really important, especially for a playoff team. If you can pull games out in the stretch, that is really important, you know. So come June or come springtime, I really do think the Thunder, if they can hold the stretch and actually get things to where they need to, because there's still other things they need to work on, but I feel like right now, if they can keep this up, there will be a legit threat come playoff time, in my opinion, you know, because you can't beat talent. Talent is just, well, you can beat talent when talent doesn't work hard, but this talent and this team is, you know, defensively, offensively, they have everything. They just need to mesh everything together, and they will be fine, you know. I have faith in the Thunder. Russell Westbrook is one of my favorite players. Love the Thunder. Love the team, you know. So, good luck to them. If y'all enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'm about to go watch some more basketball. The games are on right now. But y'all have a good day. Thank you.